Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the next topic, muscular tissues. Muscular tissues are made up of muscle cells and form the major part of the contractile tissue. They are composed of numerous myofibrils. Each muscle is made up of many long cylindrical fibers arranged parallel to one another. According to their structure, locations, and functions, there are three main types of muscles: skeletal muscles, striated muscles, smooth muscles, or non striated muscles, and cardiac muscles. Skeletal muscles. These muscles are attached to the bones and are responsible for the body movements and are called skeletal muscles. What is the skeletal muscles means? The muscles which used for the movement of the organs or body is called skeletal muscles. These muscles fully support to the function of movement. They work under our control and are also known as. These muscles also control ourselves. If you want to walk, we are ready to walk. Otherwise, it will stay. The muscles fibers are elongated, cylindrical, unbranched with altering dark and light bands, giving them the stripped or striated appearance. They possess many nuclei. For example, they occur in the biceps and triceps of arms and undergo rapid contraction. Smooth muscles. These muscles are spindle shaped with a broad middle part and tapering ends. There is a single centrally located muscles. These fibrils do not bear any strips or striations and hence are called non-striated. They are not under the control of our will and so are called involuntary muscles. The walls of the internal organs such as the blood vessels, gastric glands, intestinal villi and urinary bladder contain this type of smooth muscles. Cardiac muscles. It is a special contractile tissue present in the heart. The muscle fibers are cylindrical, branched and uninucleate. The branches join to form a network called as intercalated discs, which are unique distinguishing features of the cardiac muscles. The contraction of the cardiac muscle is involuntary and rhythmic. இப்போ இதில் ஸ்கெலிட்டல் மசில்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும் அதனுடைய ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஸ்மூத் மசில்ஸ் எப்படி கொடுத்துருக்கோம். கார்டியாக் மசில்ஸ். Cardiac muscles especially only in the heart only. The smooth muscles nucleus அதில் உள்ள நியூக்ளியஸ், அதே மாதிரி skeletal muscles nucleus striations இதெல்லாம் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. Next, nerve system. Nerve tissues comprises the nerve cells or neurons. They are the longest cells of the body. Neurons are the structural and functional units of the nerve system. The elongated and slender process of the neurons are nerve fibers. Each neuron consists of cell body or cytone with the nucleus and cytoplasms. The tentrons are short and highly branched protoplasmic process of cytone. The axon is a single long fiber like process that develops from the cytone and ends up with fine terminal branches. நியூரான் நரம்பு இந்த நர்வ்ஸில் வந்து பேசிக்காக உள்ளது இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் தான். இதில் உடைய பார்ட்ஸ் 3ஆக பிரிக்கிறாங்க. மேலே உள்ளது ஹெட்டு, இது வந்து டெய்ல், கீழே உள்ள பார்ட். இந்த ரெண்டுக்கு பேர் ஆக்சன், இது டென்ட்ரிஸ் செல் பாடி, ரைட். அப்போ இதில் ஒரு கொஸ்டின் ட்ரா த ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் ஆஃப் நியூரான் அப்படின்னு 2 மார்க்கில் கேட்கலாம். எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண சொன்னால் 4 மார்க்கில் கேட்கலாம். They have the ability to receive stimuli from within or outside of the body and send signals to different parts of the body. Nerve cells do not undergo cell division due to the absence of centrioles, but they are developed from glial cells by neurogenesis. Next, cell division. Are you aware that all living organisms start with their life from the signal cell? You may wonder how a single cell then goes to form such a large organism. All cells reproduce by division, and division of cells into daughter cells is called cell division. ஒரு செல் பலராக பிரிஞ்சு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டைப்ஸில் வந்து ஹியூமன் ஆர்கானிசமாக ஜெனரேட் ஆகுது. அப்போ செல் டிவிஷனை வந்து எப்படி பிரிக்கிறாங்க? டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் செல் டிவிஷன். The three types of cell divisions that occur in animal cells are amitosis, mitosis, meiosis. Direct division, indirect division, reduction divisions. Amitosis. It is the simplest mode of cell division and it occurs in unicellular animals, aging cells and foetal membranes. During amitosis, nucleus elongates first and a constrictions appears in it, which depends and divides the nucleus into two, followed by the cytoplasm divides, resulting in the formation of two daughter cells. இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து ஒரு செல் சைட்டோபிளாசம் நியூக்ளியஸ் இருக்கும். அந்த நியூக்ளியஸ் வந்து த சைட்ஸ், அதாவது நார்த் சைட் சவுத் சைட் மாதிரி ரெண்டாக பிரிஞ்சு இதில் ஒரு நியூக்ளியஸ் தான் ரெண்டாக கட் ஆகி தனித்தனி செல்லாக மாறும். இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இது சிங்கிள் செல்லாக இருக்கும். இது வந்து பிகினிங் ஸ்டேஜ், இது வந்து ஓரளவு கட்டார ஸ்டேஜ். இது அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு செல்லாக பிரிஞ்சிருது, ஒரு நியூக்ளியஸ், இது ஒரு செல்லாக பிரிஞ்சிருது. அடுத்து மைட்டாசிஸ். It was first discovered by Fleming in 1879. In this cell division, one parent cell divides into two identical daughter cells, each with a nucleus having the same amount of DNA. All of you turn over page number 220. Same number of chromosomes and genes as the parent cells. It is also called equational divisions. Mitosis consists of two events. They are karyokinesis, cytokinesis. Karyokinesis, cytokinesis. Interphase. It is the resting phase of the nucleus. It is the interval between two successive cell division. The cell prepares itself for the next cell division. Karyokinesis. The division of the nucleus into two daughter nuclei is called karyokinesis. It consists of four phases. They are prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு செல் முதல்ல வந்து ப்ரோஃபேஸ் இன்டர்ஃபேஸில் வந்து செல் டிவிஷனில் நடக்குது. அதில் ப்ரோஃபேஸ், அதில் வந்து இந்த குரோமோசோம் ப்ளஸ் நியூக்ளியஸ் பண்டில் மாதிரி கட்டப்படுது. அதுக்கப்புறம் அது வந்து இப்போ இதில் ப்ளூ கலர் ரெட் கலர் ஒரு சைடும், அதே மாதிரி இங்கே உள்ள ப்ளூ கலர் ரெட் கலர் ஒரு சைடுமாக போய் அந்த துருவ பகுதிக்கு போயிடும். துருவ பகுதியிலேருந்து அதை வந்து அப்படியே ஒரு ரெண்டு செல்லாக பிரிஞ்சு தனித்தனியாக பிரியுது. இதை வந்து ப்ரோஃபேஸ் ஒரு பிரிவு, மெட்டாஃபேஸ், அனாஃபேஸ், டாலாஃபேஸ், 4 பிரிவாக பிரிஞ்சு இந்த மாதிரி செல் டிவிஷன் நடக்குது. அடுத்து ப்ரோஃபேஸ். During this stage, chromosomes become short and thick and are clearly visible inside the nucleus. Centrosome splits into centrioles and occupy opposite poles of the cell. Each centriole is surrounded by asterisk. Spindle fibers appear between the two centrioles. Nuclear membrane and nucleolus disappear gradually. Metaphase. The duplicated chromosomes arrange in the equatorial plane and form the metaphase plane. Each chromosome gets attached to a spindle fiber by its centromere. The centromere of each chromosome divides into two, each being associated with a chromatid. Anaphase. Ana back. The centromeres attaching the two chromatids divide and the two daughter chromatids of each chromosome separates and migrate towards the two opposite poles. Telophase. Each chromatid daughter chromosomes lengthens, becomes thinner and turns into a network of chromatin threads. The spindle normal regarded threads in spindle fibers broken down and disappear. Nuclear membrane and nucleus reappear and each daughter nucleus. இதில் இருந்து பிரிஞ்சு இது தனித்தனியாக வந்தது. Cytokinesis. The division of the cytoplasm into two daughter cells by contractions of the cell membrane is called cytokinesis. Significance of metasis. This equational division results in the production of diploid daughter cells with the equal distribution of genetic material. The multicellular organism growth organs develop and increase the body size are accomplished through a process of metasis. Metasis helps in repair damaged and wounded tissues by renewal of the lost cells. Meiosis. The term meiosis is coined by Farmer in 1905. It is kind of a cell division that produces the sex cells or the gametes. It is also called reduction division because the chromosome number is reduced to haploid. Meiosis reduced to haploid from diploid to N. Meiosis produces 4 daughter cells from the parent cell. Meiosis of 2 divisions. They are heterotypic divisions or first meiotic division. Homotype division or second meiotic division. Heterotypic divisions. It divides the diploid cell into 2 haploid cells. The daughter cells resulting from these divisions are different from the parent cell in the chromosomes number. This consists of 5 stages: prophase 1, anaphase 1, metaphase 1, telophase 1. Prophase 1. Prophase 1 takes a longer duration and is subdivided into 5 stages. They are liptodine, zygote, pachytine, diplodine and diakinesis. Liptodine. The chromosomes become uncoiled and assume long thread-like structures and take up a specific orientations inside the nucleus. They form a backward stage. Zygote. 2 homologous chromosomes approach each other and they begin to pair. Pairing of homologous chromosomes is called as synapsis. Pachytine. The chromosomes are visible as long paired twisted thread. The pairs formed are called bivalents. Each bivalent now contains 4 chromatids. அதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாலே தெரியும். இன்டர்ஃபேஸ் அதில் ப்ரொஃபேஸ் 1, மெட்டாஃபேஸ், அனாஃபேஸ், டெலோஃபேஸ். இது வந்து சைட்டோகைனசிஸ். அதில் எப்படி செல் வந்து 2ஆக பிரிஞ்சிருது அப்படின்னு. இந்த 2 செல் மறுபடியும் எப்படி பிரியுது? இந்த 2 செல்லும் மறுபடியும் அந்த ஸ்பிண்டில் நாஸ் ஃபார்ம் ஆகுது, ஃபைபர்ஸ் ஆகுது. அப்போ 1 மறுபடியும் 2 ஆகுது, இந்த 1 மறுபடியும் 2 ஆகுது, 2 அப்போ 4 ஆயிடுது. அப்போ சிங்கிள் செல் 2 ஆகி 2லேருந்து 4 ஆயிடுது. Homologous chromosomes of each pair begin to separate. They do not completely separate but remain attached together at one or more points by X-shaped arrangements known as chiasmata. The chromatids break at these points and the broken segments may be interchanged. As a result, the genetic recombinations takes place. Diplotene. Each individual chromosomes of each bivalent begins to split longitudinally into 2 similar chromatids. The homologous chromosomes repel each other and separate. Chiasmata begin to move along with the length of the chromosome from the centromere towards the end, resulting in the terminalization. Diagnosis. The paired chromosomes are shortened and thickened. The nuclear membrane and the nucleus begin to disappear. Spindle fibers make their appearance. Metaphase 1. The chromosomes move towards the equator, and finally they orient themselves on the equator. The two chromatids of each chromosome do not separate. The centromere does not divide. Anaphase 1. Each homologous chromosome with its two chromatids and a undivided centromere move towards the opposite poles of the cell. This stage of the chromosome is called dyad. Telophase. அப்போ டிஃபைன் டெலோஃபேஸ் அல்லது டிஃபைன் டயர்ட் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஷார்ட் கொஸ்டினில் கேட்கலாம். இதை அப்படியே மார்க் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அடுத்து டெலோஃபேஸ். The haploid number of chromosomes after reaching their respective poles become uncoiled. All of you turn over page number 222. And elongated the nuclear membrane and the nucleus reappear and thus two daughter nuclei is formed. Cytokinesis 1. The cytoplasmic divisions occurs and two haploid cells are formed. Homotypic divisions. In these divisions, the two haploid cells formed during first meiotic divisions divide into four haploid cells. The daughter cells are similar to a parent cell in the chromosome number. It consists of 5 stages: prophase 2, anaphase 2, cytokinesis 2, metaphase 2, telophase 2. Prophase 2. The centriole divides into two, each moves to opposite poles. Asters and spindle fibers appear. Nuclear membrane and nucleus disappear. Metaphase. The chromosomes get arranged on the equator. Two chromatids are separated. Anaphase. The separated chromatids become daughter chromosomes and move to opposite poles. Telophase 2. The daughter chromosomes are centered. The nuclear membrane and the nucleus appear. Cytokinesis. The two cells are formed from the each haploid daughter cell, resulting in the formation of 4 cells with the haploid number of chromosomes. Significance of meiosis. The constant number of chromosomes in a given species is maintained by meiotic division. Genetic variations is produced due to crossing over within the species, which is transmitted from the generation to next generation. இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் பிட்வீன் மைட்டோசிஸ் அண்ட் மயாசிஸ் ரெண்டுக்கும் உள்ள டிஃப்ரென்சியேஷன் பற்றி பார்க்குறோம். Mitosis and meiosis occurs in somatic cells, occurs in reproductive cells. Involved in the growth occurs continuously throughout the life. Involved in gamete formations only during the reproductively active age. Consists of single division, consists of two division. 2 diploid daughter cells are formed. 4 haploid daughter cells are formed. The chromosome membrane number in the daughter cell is similar to the parent cell. Here the chromosome number in the daughter cell is just half n of the parent cell. Identical daughter cells are formed. Daughter cells are not similar to the parent cells and are randomly assorted. Okay students, thank you one and all.